Why is it that the universe brings you what you've been asking for when you've decided to let it go? Okay, ladies, I'm back, and I'm really excited to engage in this conversation and answer this question today. So I had a recent client, a new client who joined Soul Elite, who's taking a big risk and a big leap in her professional life, say to me, Heather, I have decided to follow my soul, my heart, and get the freedom that I crave, right? Go after the freedom that I crave, create it. And because I've decided this, I got a job offer. And this job pays the bills. It would be a great financial opportunity. Why is it that I decided to get there? This job came to me after I applied for it 6 months ago. Why did it come to me now? And I love this question because I think, and this is my own personal experience working with energy and manifesting and really going after what your soul is craving and having self-awareness and going after and being committed to finding your own personal freedom. So back in the day when I started my business, and if you're not familiar, so I've been in business probably 8 years now, and probably longer than that. But anyways, I used to be a social worker, a registered social worker, and I worked with high-risk families. And I started I just started publicly talking about my philosophy of parenting and mindfulness and meditation and how we have to look at ourselves, and that's a bigger problem, and compassion and all of this stuff. And I started getting noticed by random people in my community that just really loved my passion for education and for children and mental health and all of this. So while I was pursuing my business, not really making a lot of money at that point, maybe just doing a few workshops here or there, and in all honesty, I wasn't committed to the business. I was terrified. I was committed to having a hobby at that point. I was just dabbling. And I got a job offer. I made a decision to leave my job when I went on maternity leave with my youngest, or our youngest, and I decided in my mind, I'm not returning. And about halfway through my maternity leave, I got this job offer to come into a school and be a guidance counselor, which was a job that I had no interest in, meaning I wasn't looking for it. But really what I was going to get to do is to mentor children, which I absolutely love doing. And in my job now, I don't really do a lot of that because I mentor the parents so that they can mentor the children. And I was like, oh my gosh, maybe this is the opportunity. Look at it's just coming to me. Maybe I should take it. And the money wasn't amazing or fabulous, but it was more money than I was making at the time. Okay, so that's key. The money wasn't amazing or fabulous, but it was more money than I was making at the time. But there was also one key factor here, that if I said yes to this opportunity that the universe was giving me, I know it wasn't in alignment with my bigger vision or values. So my bigger vision and values was creating time freedom and space freedom. And it's not so much that I was actually working less. It was that if I said yes to this opportunity, I was on somebody else's clock. And I was on their hours, and it was on their terms, and it wasn't on my terms. Also, the financial part of it, and I just want to make this clear, that in that moment, my husband and I had a plan, and the plan that we were executing right now was that I was going to wait until my business started, growing in order to make that. I was committed to growing my business at this point, rather than I did not need a job or another job, because I already had a job and I could have picked up more hours at that job. But I actually cut down my hours at that job so that I could pursue my side hustle or side gig or business like more time, right? So we pared down our lifestyle. So it was like no vacations, beans and rice. And when I say beans and rice, I don't mean legit beans and rice, but we were very mindful of, not eating out. We only bought the clothes that we needed. And, we were driving crappy ass cars, and it was just like DIY for everything. So we pared down our lifestyle to pursue my business. So when this opportunity was coming to me, it was like a carrot dangling in front of my face. And I almost took it. And I had a heart-to-heart with myself, and I was like, oh my gosh, my ego loves this. My ego is so excited that I got this opportunity. Like, woohoo, pat on the back. People are noticing you, Heather. But what they didn't know was that I was terrified of failing. Absolutely terrified of failing. So if I would have said yes to that opportunity, I would have done it from a place of fear and scarcity. So even though that job was going to give me what I wanted and what we wanted, which was more money, it was not in alignment with the bigger vision. And so often I listen to people who are like, I can't leave my job. I can't do this. There's no way I could ever do that. And that comes from fear. It's all fear and scarcity based. Now, I'm not telling you to quit your job and pursue your side hustle or transition, or I'm not even telling you to get a job if you don't want to get a job. What I'm telling you is, when the universe throws something at you and you think, I've just created space in my life for that bigger vision to come in. Okay? And I'm going to map this out for you. Example. You just decluttered your closet. Okay? AKA, you've cut down on your hours. You've gotten super crystal clear on where you want to pursue in your life and how you want to pursue your business. So you've cleaned the closet. You've gotten rid of everything that no longer serves you. All of a sudden, you're sitting there, and what happens? You go shopping. You buy more shit. Because you tell yourself, I have space. I can do this. Because you're avoiding sitting with the discomfort of just having an empty closet. So our go-to is we want to clean up this crap. We want to clutter, right? We want to fill. We want to shove. We want to overconsume. So if you sit there, and it's not that you can't buy new stuff, but if you sit first in the discomfort of the empty closet, or also known as you've let go of something in your life and the universe is throwing you an opportunity like, oh, here's the job. You say you want more money, here's more money. And you're just sitting with the opportunity. You're not saying yes to it, you're sitting with it. And you say, is this in alignment with my bigger vision? And if the answer is no, your instant gut reaction is no, then you know you shouldn't take it. And if you take it because you have to, absolutely have to, then you need to have an exit strategy. Because so often I see people wanting to pursue something, and then they create the space for themselves. And then the universe says, how bad do you want it? And they don't focus on their goal or the vision. They just take the first dangling carrot. And this is why doing the inner work is so important when it comes to manifesting what you truly desire in your personal and professional life. Because if your eye is not on the prize, if your eye is not on the end goal, it won't be an opportunity. It will be a person making a comment saying, must be nice. What are you doing? You're weird. There will always be things that throw you off track. And so you have to ask yourself, am I committed to my bigger vision? Or am I just taking all the things, everything that's coming my way from the universe and taking it in? And then I'm overwhelmed and I'm burnt out and I'm over consuming. So it's, even though these opportunities are coming to you, even though my ego was like, woohoo, I got a job opportunity, didn't even ask for it, look how cool and awesome I am, it wasn't in alignment. And I would not be podcasting today if I acted out of fear. You wouldn't even know who I am if I acted out of fear and I took that opportunity and played safe. So if you're the woman who's like, there's something bigger inside of me that wants to be expressed into the world, and you keep finding yourself playing safe, and you're in this cycle, in this habit, and you want the mentorship, you want to get outside of your comfort zone, then seek that out. Seek it out. Because we need each other. And one thing that I have learned through this whole process of personal development and business and helping people is we need to bring back our village. We need to bring back collaboration. I cannot be everything to everybody. I can't be everything to my kids. I can't be everything to my husband. My kids cannot be everything to me. My partner, my husband cannot be everything to me. I can't be everything to my clients. My clients can't be everything to me. We all need each other. There's a purpose for it all. So ask yourself, is this opportunity in alignment? Do you ever fantasize about sitting, unplanned, unprompted, and enjoying the moment, drinking your coffee, reading a book, and just being? You don't have to wait until the kids are gone or in bed or off to college in order to enjoy your life now. And you don't have to have a glass of wine in your hand to relax and unwind. Your soul is talking to you on a daily basis. It is screaming at you for your attention. And I am here to tell you 110% you can run your business, make an impact, and raise a kick-ass family at the same time. Ladies, if you do not believe me yet, you need to attend this free information session that I'm going to be offering at the beginning of August. It is called Motherhood, Business, and Impact. So head on over to momisincontrol.com/business. This is for women who are in business or professional women who want to make an impact, who want to cultivate that connection, dive deeper into what it is that their soul is craving, and create alignment in their personal and professional lives. I'm going to be showing you everything that I have learned since getting my cancer diagnosis 5 years ago that radically shifted how I show up in my personal and professional life. So I'm going to show you how I make time for all parts of me on my schedule and still take personal responsibility for how I want to feel and get everything done. So I'm going to show you my Google Calendar. I'm going to answer all your questions. This is a non-scripted information session. So come with your questions. I will coach you on the spot as well. momisincontrol.com/business. And if you just cannot wait to talk to me and you are a woman in business raising a family, it doesn't matter what level of business you are at, then head on over to momisincontrol.com/soul elite. momisincontrol.com/soul elite and fill out the application there. Once you fill out the application, you and I will personally get on the phone to see if there is a way that I can help you. And if I can't, I will point you in the right direction. Talk soon.